Rice, we're gonna fry it, rice, we're gonna try it, rice, we're gonna eat it, rice. Hello everyone, my name is Tupperware Pete and we have got a little bit of a wonky bit happening right there. Let's see if we can just fix this camera up. Awesome. We are still in Tupperware Australia's 63rd birthday. Oh, hang on a minute. We're take two. We are still in Tupperware Australia's 63rd birthday. Yes, we are. And Tupperware Australia, nation, global, earthwide, is 79 years old. Young, 79 years young, Tupperware is. Happy birthday, Tupperware. Happy birthday. I'm going to be cooking up some fried rice in my Tupperware pressure cooker. Now, you've seen this before, right? This is the slow cooker that does everything in 20 to 30 minutes. Using the efficiency of a pressure cooker, acting on all the health benefits of efficiency of a microwave, health benefits of a pressure cooker, but the results of a slow cooker. So instead of 4, 6, 8 hours of your slow cooker, this thing will do it in 20 to 30 minutes. It's absolutely brilliant. There is an online e-recipe book and there's so many recipes that the whole pressure cooker community will share with you. It's amazing, right? Let's get cracking. I've got the Tupperware freezer keeper. I've got frozen stock, which is slowly defrosting. I made my own homemade stock. I made my own homemade stock in the Tupperware pressure cooker. I threw in a chicken carcass, herbs and spices, popped that in for 30 minutes, pulled the bones out, strained it, and now I've got my own homemade chicken stock. And all the Tupperware freezer containers, they've got the little measurements on the bottom, so it tells you the quantity. So if you need 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 cups of stock, that will tell you in here, all right? How cool is that? So I've got, that's 400, just under 450 mils. I've got about another cup of water in my, we're just going to pop that in. We'll pop that in, all right? So while we're waiting for all of that to happen, let's put this aside, right? We are going to have our corn and peas. Now, Tupperware can opener. Let's show you. Yes, there's a ring pull on here. Have you ever had the ring pull vanish? Or have you ever cut yourself on something? Because this is really, really sharp. So whether it's got a ring pull or not, the Tupperware can opener will not leave any sharp edges, right? So what you do is, you've got it on, right-handed or left-handed. We are just going to give that a full 360. Sometimes you hear a click, sometimes you don't. Then go back a quarter of a turn. That will release it. Grab the beak, pop that on the top, one hand on the can, and this never touches any food, so there's no need to ever wash it. Just go over to the bin, and that goes back into the drawer, all right? So what we've got, we've got some corn. We're just going to pop in our entire tin of corn. Oh. I have got a clean bench. Let's just pop that straight into there. This entire tin of corn fits in the rectangle clearmate, right? So what we're going to do is I'm just going to show you how I strain this off. You're just going to strain off any excess juice, right? Now this is liquid tight as well as airtight. I'm going to throw in about half of this corn. Yep, juice and all. No messing about, right? Then we'll just open up this other tin. Let's pop this away. We'll open up this other tin of peas. Let's just show you this again, right? Let's pop this on. Turn this around. Hear that click? Open up the arms. What you do is you grab this beak. You hook that over, close up the arms, one hand on the can, the other hand lifts up, that goes straight into the bin, and that goes back into the drawer. If you never wash that, it will last you forever. It'll be the last can opener you'll ever buy. So here I've just got some peas. We're just going to strain this off into here, just about half a can or so. Peas and corn, yum, oh. We're going to throw in the rest straight into here, peas and corn all together. That's going to do us another meal, and we don't have to eat that tomorrow or 3 days' time. I can come back in 2 weeks, and that's still going to be fresh as if I opened up the tin, yesterday sort of thing. Express the air out of there. Right, now, I've expressed the air out of there. See how the seal is sort of concave? That will not leak. It's a liquid-tight, airtight seal, all right? So we can pop that straight back into the fridge, right? Then what we're going to do is in our supersonic chopper, there's your blades, we are going to grab, I love about 6 cloves of garlic because I live alone. I can. So I throw in some 6 cloves of garlic. I've got some onion. We're just going to pop that straight into here. We might just chop that in half because that's a bit chunky, remember? All right. Pop that straight into there. Then let's just wipe this down. Wipe the bench down. We've just got a little bit of corn juice. And we will shake this up. Shake it up. We have got our onion and our garlic blitzed all up into there. Let's just pop that straight into there. We will also, I've got some frozen bacon. Now the Tupperware silicone is also really good. I've got wet hands now. It's also really good for freezing. So you can pop this in the freezer, the microwave, the oven, the sous vide on the stovetop. And with the teeth, I've got really wet hands. Just let me grab the Tupperware mop towel chamois and we'll dry off my hands with that. The teeth make it liquid tight and airtight. Just like that. And there's your bacon, all right? How awesome is that? So I'm going to throw in, I don't know, about half of that. It's already diced bacon. We'll pop the rest in the fridge. We won't make a quiche or something in that later on. We have got fish sauce. Let's do about a tablespoon, roughly, fish sauce and a few extra dollops. We've got some oyster sauce. Let's do about a tablespoon of that and a few extra dollops, all right? And because I love it, I've got the mushroom soy. I'm almost out. This is my clear collection dispenser. I've got the large one. We're just going to do a dash of that in there. And let's just grab our Tupperware spatula. Let's grab this. We will just carefully remove all of that. And we will grab this. And let's just pop that straight into there. All right? Now, what we're going to do is grab our Tupperware Super Dicer. All right? Now, this fits in a modular mate rectangle number 2. I'm going to take this out here. I'm just going to remove the big dice. I'm going to replace it with the small dice. Oh, let's pop this over here. I'm trying to do this for the camera so that you can see. There's your small dice. Let's pop that in. We'll lock that into place. Let's grab our capsicum. And let's just pop that into, we'll just rip that up into bits. And we'll just, there we go. Might help if we do it around this way, Peter, so I can see what I'm doing, all right? There we've got our capsicum. I've just got about half a capsicum straight into there. We're going to use the lot. We're going to pop that over into the sink and we're going to wash that up. Let's just, there we go. Pop them into the little chunks. Oh, that bit hit the floor. We won't be using that. All right. So now, can you see? There's our diced capsicum. How awesome is that? All uniform and diced up beautifully. All right. Let's pop that aside. Let's pop that aside. Now, what else do we need? Rice might be nice, all right? This is the Tupperware rice dispenser, all right? I've got capsicum everywhere at the moment. Let me just wipe this down. This is the Tupperware 10-kilo rice dispenser. I've got one for washing powder. That was a fun video. And I've also got one for chickpeas as well, right? So what you do is open it up once. That dispenses 3/4 of a cup of rice. Slide it out twice. That's 1.5 cups of uncooked rice. You're going to pop that straight into there, and then that goes back away, right? So this here, that's our fried rice. It's just all of those ingredients. I've got frozen stock into there. We are going to grab the seal. We're going to pop this straight into here. We're going to pop it in for 15 minutes. Oh, there's a bottle brush. All right. And in 15 minutes, that's going to come out. I'm going to pop some eggs in. While that's cooking, let me show you. I wanted to show you all of the Tupperware gadgets that I love in the kitchen, right? So in my Modular Mate rectangle number 2, this is the Tupperware Super Dicer, which I showed you earlier. That's just got the small dice that I've had my capsicum in, and you just lock that into place. Now, if I wanted to, I can remove that small dice, and I can replace that with the large dicer. So whether I'm doing potatoes for potato salad, sweet potato, turnip, sweet, carrot, lime, plum. Actually, you could do fruit in here too for your fruit mince. Whether you're doing onions, garlic, zucchini, carrot, sweet potato, apples, oranges, you can dice them all up perfectly. You can remove them in there. There is a third blade, which is that. So if you wanted to do like potato chips, like little tiny slithers of potato, slithers of sweet potato, lock that into place. And then in here, this is your self-cleaning mechanism. That just pushes everything aside into there. When you're not using it, did you see that just fits? I'm going to have to wash that in a minute. But that just fits in a Modular Mate rectangle number 2, so that I always know where it is. And if there are, if people are playing in your Tupperware cupboard, they're going to keep all of the blades nice and contained in the one container in there, all right? So there's our capsicum. You want to see what else? Our super dicer. You want to see another one of my favourite kitchen gadgets? Oh my goodness! Hang on a minute. I just got to plug this in because apparently, according to that, I can see I'm running low on battery. But that's okay. This is another one of my favourites. It's the Tupperware snack press. So this is it here, all right? So that's one part there, right? Then you've got all of these other little bits and attachments in here. You've got this one in here. You've got your little push-down guard, and you've got your little mat. Now, what you do is you pop your mat down in here. You line that up the front. So whether you move the plunger out, there's your little hopper into there. You take this out, right? So if you're not going to do those sorts of things, you might want to grab your Viewmaster, right? And you might want to do sausage rolls. Or you might want to grab these ones and you might want to do breadsticks. Or you might want to grab these and you might want to do, rumbles or something, right? So what you do is you just slide that in. That goes in that way. Pop that in that way. You slide that in. Let's say we're going to use this attachment, all right? What you do is you line that up at the beginning. Can you see the mat? That tells you all of the instructions that it's going to be doing, all right? So what you do is you pop this in here, right? You throw in your sausage mixture if you're making sausage rolls, or your bread mixture if you're making breadsticks, or your rumble mixture if you're making rumbles. Now what you do is, right, as you push that in, can you see that in here okay? As you push that in, the mixture comes out and it pushes the whole thing along, right? How awesome is that? And if you go, oh, hang on, we just need to stop, you just pop your little guard in here, that slices it off, right? And then you can, because of the little lines on there, you can just slice that off. So you've got little mini sausage rolls, little mini rumbles, everything's uniform slice, and you don't have to wash your hands, you just wash the product. How easy is that, right? And then when you're done, they just pop all straight into a rectangle number 4, and away you go, right? How awesome is that? Now, did you see that video where I made the chicken sausages? I love this kitchen gadget. It's awesome. This is the Tupperware Fusion Master. I'm lucky enough to have one of the recipe books. And if you need a recipe book, let me know. I can, I don't have any recipe books, but I can screenshot you the recipes and just send them to you via an email or whatever, right? Now this here, this is the base of this. Now you turn it that way to lock it, and you turn it that way to unlock it, right? So when it's on the bench top, it's very easy to move, but when you lock it into place, that is really a challenge to remove, right? So what you do is you grab this one here, right? Now remember I showed you the bottle brush before? Where did that bottle brush go? Here we go. The bottle brush. That just fits perfectly straight into here. How awesome is that, right? Easy cleaning. So what you do is you slide this on. Lock it into place. Hang on, let's unlock it first. Let's pop it this way. You lock that into place, right? Then, in your plunger, you normally keep the coarse disc, and you've got the fine disc, and you've got your little Ninja Star blade. Hoi! Pop that into there, so you're not going to lose any of your bits. Also, the sausage cannelloni attachment fits into there perfectly as well, and then that way you've got everything nice and neat and contained. All right, now you've got this one here, which is that goes over here, and you've got the handle, and you've got this thing here which looks like a shark egg. That's the little spiral that pushes everything out. So all you have to do is you pop that into there, you grab your handle, you pop that in, give that a twist, and so we've got that onto place. In your little plunger, you've got all your little bits. So you grab your Ninja Star, you pop that over there. Then we might grab either the fine disc or the coarse disc. Let's do the coarse disc. We'll pop that over to there. Then you grab this collar. Now, if you are filling up some cannelloni or sausages or whatever, you can just clip that straight into place into there. Can you see that? And then that's your little sausage maker, all right? Or your cannelloni maker. You don't have to pop that on, but you can if you want to, all right? And then you screw that into place. Now, these here, for safe storage, you pop that into there, and there is a little guide that comes with it, all right? So all you have to do is you pop in here your veggies, your herbs, your beef mince, your chicken mince, your chickpeas, whatever it is. You give that a turn. It pushes it all out through the coarse grater, through out here, and you can make your own homemade sausages. How awesome is that? When you're not using it, after you've popped it into the dishwasher, I always recommend that you pop that into a rectangle number 3 for easy storage. Unlock that, and then you're right to go the next time that you want to make sausages or homemade mince, all right? So we've got that happening. You might have to just make sure that's all the right way around. There we go. Pop those bits into there. There we go. Rectangle number 3, done. Now, another one of my favourites is the Tupperware hamburger maker and the hamburger press. Now, these are the ones that will hold your rice cakes. They will hold your crumpets. They will hold your Old English muffins. If you're doing jigsaw puzzles, you can keep the blue sky away from the green grass, or your straight edges away from your middle pieces. If you're doing bead work, you can have your red beads, green beads, blue beads, your yellow beads all up together, all right? Or your jewellery bits and pieces. Also really good for making hamburgers, okay? So what you do is you grab one. You grab your guide. You pop your guide into there. Now, whether you're doing like a small burger or you turn it around upside down, Miss Jane, to make a large burger, this is great for hash browns, bubble and squeak. You pop that into there. You spoon in your mixture, whatever it is that you're making up, and you grab your press and you just press that down so it's the same sort of uniform, so it's flat, basically. And then you can take that off. Now, you can either seal that or you grab the next one, that becomes the seal for the bottom, and away you go again. You throw in your mixture. So you might want to do, you might want to have a black seal for all of the vegan burgers. You might want to have a different coloured seal for your hash browns, another different coloured seal for your beef and your bacon burgers or whatever. And then when you're done, straight from the freezer, you can pop them into the dishwasher or a gentle hand wash in the sink. And then you can pop them all into there and you can seal that and away you go. Now, you want to know, I've got more gadgets. You want to see them? Oh my goodness. I've got Tupperware silicone cookware in here. Now, you might have seen me show you this in the past before, right? I love baking, I love cooking, I love making, interesting things, I love giving away food, I love eating food, if you didn't notice, all right? The Tupperware silicone cookware does not contain any latex. It does not contain any extra added chemicals whatsoever. It's 100% silicone. And you know it's 100% silicone because when you do the ring test, the pinch test, the pull test, the colour doesn't bleed white. So you know that that's 100% safe. You know your food is not going to be absorbing any chemicals because there are no chemicals in here. It's 100% silicone. Now, never spray these with anything, ever. Just if you want it to be non-stick, which they're designed to be non-stick, wash it with hot soapy water before you use it. And then I never dry it, I just shake off the excess moisture, right? And then you're right to go. And then you wash it with hot soapy water when you finish using it as well, all right? So whether you're doing the Tupperware domes, you can make your own Kinder Surprises at home or your own, arancini balls or meatballs or those sorts of things. I did banana donuts in here the other day, and I've got a couple of them so that I can make 12 at a time instead of 6, all right? Then you've also got the Tupperware cupcake forms or the muffin forms. Now, whether you're doing them for, sausage and sage muffins, whether you're doing a Tim Tam cheesecake, whether you're doing, a pumpkin scone, or whether you're going to do them as chocolate baskets, you can also use the upside down Miss Jane part, and you can do your chocolate. These will go into the freezer. All the Tupperware silicone can go into the freezer, the microwave, the gas oven, the electric oven, and the wood oven, so long as it's 5 centimetres away from the heat source, and it goes up to 220 degrees. I have used these in a wood oven before. Really easy, right? So there's lots of different shapes and sizes. Here you've got, this is the little mini round form, which I absolutely love. I've got 3 of them. So you can do your little mini cakes, stack them up. If you're going to do poached eggs in the microwave, that will fit into your Micro Pro grill. It will also fit into the top of your, your Tupperware micro steamer. That will fit into the top of there as well. Pop them into the oven if you want to do massive chocolate chip cookies or quiches or, like I said, poached eggs into the microwave is awesome in there. You've also got these ones here, which is your little mini egg forms, and I just roll them up. It's like a memory foam pillow. You roll them up, you pop them into there, and then whenever you want to do some baking, you pull them out and go, which one shall we use right now, right? So this one here, this is your Tupperware rectangle form. I use this for Rocky Road in the freezer a lot. I did a s'mores cheesecake slice in here. You can do jelly slice. And again, what about nachos in the oven? How awesome would that be, right? And when you're done, you just hot soapy water it and it cleans up beautifully. Roll it back up. I grab a little rubber band. Maybe start buying the asparagus or broccolini because they come with little purple rubber bands, all right? This one here, which I was going to do earlier, a big quiche, but we decided to do fried rice instead. There's your big round form. I do know someone that uses nachos for that for her boys, her teenage boys. They've got one each. This one here is terrific. I love this. This is hilarious. I used to do the Tim Tam chocolate cake at people's places as a Tupperware party. Now, you can do pizza in here, you can do sushi in here, you can do your chocolate cake, you can do club sandwiches, anything you made in the old jelly ring, this will do in the microwave, the freezer, the fridge, or the oven, right? So that's your little mini crown form. It's like a little kugelhop for a bunt form, right? So you've got those two, plus you've got the large version in there too, right? Now, if you've got an online business account with Tupperware, you do get 15 to 25% off the entire collection, but you also get free Tupperware and you get access to exclusive Tupperware that the general public don't get, right? How awesome is that? This is another rectangle form, because if you're going to do one slice, why not do the same slice twice, right? How awesome would that be? And of course, these here. Now, can someone settle a debate for me? Are these baking sheets? Baking mats? Are they cooking sheets or are they cookie sheets? Can someone help me with that? I've got 2 of them. They make a great pizza base. If you preheat these and put your pizza on there, you get a nice crusty, crispy pizza base in the oven, all right? And so when you're finished, you just pop them straight into there and away you go, right? So I have access to all of the exclusive Tupperware because I have an online business account. And you can too, right? So you can also turn it into a side hustle. Dun, dun, dun. It's a side hustle. Dun, 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 dun. Yes, you can. So let's move that out of the way, right? And we'll just show you what we're going to do is, while that pressure cooker is cooking, oh, look at that, perfect timing. While we've got happening into there, let's grab some eggs. I've just got 2 eggs. I'm going to crack them straight into my Tupperware micro cook pitcher, and we will grab our whisk. And we'll just whisk this up. This is your saucepan that goes into the microwave oven. Everything you do on the stovetop, this will do in the microwave, and the handle will never, ever get hot. You won't need a tea towel to pull it out of the microwave. You won't need an oven mitt to pull it out of the microwave. Whether you're doing soap, porridge, baked beans, spaghetti, custard, gravy, soup, ramen noodles, ramen noodles. Whether you're doing broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, peas, corn, carrots, and capsicum, this is terrific, all right? Let's pull the pressure cooker out. We're going to pop that in for 2 minutes. Now, can you see that pressure indicator is in the down position? It's safe for us to take that off. But what we're going to do is we're going to let that heat finish off the cooking process. We've got a couple of minutes that egg's going to pop into there. And then we've got our fried rice. We're going to stir that egg through there. We're going to pop the egg through the little supersonic chopper. Just let me rinse this out so that I've got a clean supersonic chopper. We're going to pop the egg through the supersonic chopper. Mix that up, and this is going to be the best lunch you ever did eat. All right, let's just grab our Tupperware mop towel, chamois towel that I just always use as a tea towel. There are no rules in Tupperware. There's only guidelines to follow, all right? So let's just mix this up. Wipe that up. We'll grab these blades and we will just give that a bit of a dry. Now, you know the supersonic chopper? Whoop! You know the supersonic chopper with the blades? Can you see here? See how the top 2 blades are winged? They're curved. So you can, that pushes the food down to the bottom when it's sitting in here. And see that bottom blade? See how that bottom blade's a flat bottom blade? And that's because flat bottom blades, they make the chopping world go round. Yeah. Yes, they do. So you pop that into there. We're going to grab this. Let's just give this a bit of a wipe down. We've got that here. We've got 30 seconds. Let's just see if 1.5 minutes is enough. Look, 1.5 minutes is enough for that egg. That's just 2 eggs, 1.5 minutes. How awesome is that? What we're going to do is grab our Tupperware spatula and we will just pop that around into here. Let's just slice this up into chunks. Let's just pop that straight into here. Oh, luckily quick, squeeze fingers. We'll pop that into here and we will just pop that onto the top here. Give that a bit of a shake, shake, shake. There's our chopped egg for our fried rice. Let's undo the cover. And we will chop that straight into here. Give that a bit of a whisk around. How delicious is this? And there is our fried rice. Now give me a like and a follow. I'm going to eat this rice right now. Where's my bowl? If I can find a bowl to eat this out of. Look at this. A massive bowl. I'm just going to grab I need here we go. And a ladle too. Let's grab a ladle, which is, I did pop in probably a little bit too much water because that was frozen stock. But, so this is like a fried rice, almost like a fried rice soup. How delicious is this though? Like this is, yum. There's my fried rice. A little bit too much liquid, but you get the idea. I probably shouldn't have put that extra cup of water in there, and that would have been delicious. But I'm going to eat this now. If you've got any questions or suggestions, actually, you know what? I might even use my reusable chopsticks to eat this with. Grab your little chopsticks. How cool would that be? Grab my little chopsticks, pop this into here, pop that into there, and there I've got my chopsticks. And we're going to eat some rice up into there. If you've got any questions or suggestions, please let me know. More than happy to help. And in the meantime, you know what you need to do, don't you? Forget your troubles and get happy. Dance your cares away. Shout out and get happy. I will cook for you another day. Thank you all for watching, everybody. I will see you all soon. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.